When that comes to fruition in your reality, how is that going to feel? You're going to feel sexy, vibrant, strong, confident, like a king or a queen, like a kid in the candy store buying clothes. Invincible, athletic, free to go hiking, free to go walk up these stairs. Yeah. Can't touch this. Da-na-na-na, da-na. That's the one. Beautiful. Champion. Okay. And let's do one last one. Let's do relationships, okay? So your whatever outcome is your perfect vision of a relationship. How are you going to feel when you're in that relationship? Wanted. That's a good one. Safe. Loved. Free. Strong. In flow. Appreciated. Goofy even, right? Loved, yeah. Okay. So the reason that I wanted us to kind of play around and throw around these terms together or these feelings is that there was a comment that I noticed where someone said, how am I supposed to simulate those feelings when I don't know what it feels like? And so let's do that together. Because now that we've broken down a lot of those highs that we desire behind the experiences that we're seeking of wealth, of relationships, of health, of all of this stuff, you start to realize like they're pretty primitive at nature, right? Relief. Relief. Do you guys know what relief feels like? Can you give me relief right now? I wish I could see you guys. Aw. Oh, relief. Whew. Made my flight on time. Yes. Have you ever experienced relief anytime in your life? Whew. I passed that test. Oh, so happy. Right? Whew. I didn't get pregnant. I got my period. Yeah, relief, right? We've all felt relief at some stage. What about pride? Have you ever felt pride anytime in your life? Look at me. I just shot that soccer ball. I scored that goal. Look at my beautiful children. I made those. Those were incubating inside of me. Yeah, nieces. Have you ever felt pride in your life? Think about some moments in your life when you have, right? Have you ever felt abundance? That may be a trickier one for some of you. But there are moments in your life, I'm sure, where you have experienced the feeling of abundance. Thanksgiving dinners, when there's too much food. Oof, I have so much. I don't have to worry about food. There is so much food here. Worrying about food is the last thing on my plate right now. Buffets, yeah. What else? What are some other instances in your life where you may have swiping left on Tinder, where you may have experienced abundance? Abundance. Abundance is a feeling, much accumulation of much of the other feelings we've described, with a strong lack of anxiety or wanting over that resource, right? Nature, abundance. The air. There's an abundance of it, right? As Jesse says all the time. Confident. Have you ever felt confident? I am going to crush your Facebook ads. I'm going to pick up that person at that bar. I'm going to pass that test. I'm going to get my driver's license. Confidence is magnetic, right? Confidence is one of the most magnetic emotions we can put out there. We're drawn, people are drawn to confidence, right? Has there ever been a moment in your life where you felt confident about something? So what I'm getting at with this is that at the very base of it, what you're actually seeking is a combination of primary emotions or feelings, if you will, right? Most of which you have at some stage in your life experienced. Absolutely. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to do a very short meditation exercise. And we're going to try to tap into these emotions. We're going to simulate the feeling of confidence. And if it takes you having to think back at some other stage in your life where you experience that, then that's what it takes. If you ask me right now, like, can I get aroused, might not work so well. But maybe if I thought about some things and imagined, I could, right? I have that power to do that. That's even a thing. Tantric sex is evidence of how powerful your imagination and your mind over body is, right? So before we go all in, before we start this exercise, can everyone agree or that we understand how we're going to simulate these emotions, these feelings, right? Okay. I want you guys to close your eyes. And I want you guys to put your hand on your heart and take a deep breath in and hold. And release. I want you guys to imagine that you're lying down on a beach on warm sand, and the tide, the waves are coming up your legs and going back out. Take a deep Hold and release. And with every breath that you take in, the waves come up and inside of your body. And then they go back out. And they come up higher each time until they hit your chest, covering every crevice and corner inside of your body. And they go back out. And with each wave that comes up and comes out, they take away with it anxiety, stress, frustration, sorrow, struggle, and pain. The waves, they come up until they hit your throat. And they wash away all the feelings that have been holding you back into the ocean. Inside, your body is hollowed out. And the waves make their way all the way up your throat, into your mind, where the frothing of the waves clears out all the feelings that have been holding you back, all the doubt, flushes out. Once the wave goes back out, you notice that your body is a clean slate inside of your mind, your throat, your chest, your hips, your legs, your toes. All of the baggage, all of the stories and beliefs that no longer serve you have been washed away. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Let the air swirl through your body. Again, take a deep breath in. Push it all the way up into your head and breathe out. Now, with each breath that you take in, I want you to invite a new set of feelings. I want you to invite them inside of your toes, your legs, your hips, your stomach, your lungs, your throat, your mind. I want you to fill up your entire body with these new feelings. I want you to breathe in, and I want you to breathe in confidence, Can you breathe in confidence? Feel what it feels like to back yourself, to feel proud of yourself, to feel sure and certainty. Invite it all the way up into your head, your throat. Breathe out. Now let's add some more feelings into this recipe. Let's add the feeling of joy, happiness. Can you feel what it feels like when you have a skip in your step? When your heart is so giddy it wants to explode out of your chest. When you laugh so hard, tears come out of your eyes. Have you ever experienced joy? Invite it in, breathe it in. And let it swirl and connect with that confidence. Touch every part of your body, inside of your body. It's a clean slate now. And that energy, that joy, that confidence bouncing off the walls of your body. It's creating electricity. It starts to flow through you. Let's invite another one in. Let's invite relief, the feeling of relief. Breathe in. Hold it in. Let it swirl and mingle and bounce and energize off of joy and happiness and confidence. What does it feel like when you don't have a care in the world? When you're living in the present moment, when you are enough? Breathe out. Confidence, happiness, joy, relief. You can already feel the lightness of your being, the corners of your lips smiling. Let's invite abundance. Breathe in. And let it swirl with the confidence, the joy, the relief, abundance, the feeling that you have more than enough, that there is more than enough, that there is no competition. Releasing any stress or anxiety over lack, over scarcity. It's gone. It's not in your body anymore. It's not in your mind. It's not in your head, your throat, your chest. It's not there. It doesn't exist. Do you know what it feels like to feel like there is more than enough? That the resource is yours. Let's go ahead and invite love now. Breathe in. The high where you forget all your problems, where you are so connected and you feel so light. Where your heart just explodes and it wants to break through your chest. The love just intermingling with the confidence, the joy, the happiness, abundance. Those feelings are yours. You've invited them in. They're here now. And they're bouncing off each other and covering every single space of your body, inside of you, inside of your mind. And any doubt that was left over, any frustration, any struggle that may have lingered from those waves. They are catapulted out through this powerful, powerful energy that you are brewing inside of yourself. Picture it like a galaxy swirling everywhere inside of yourself. You are a galaxy. Let's go and invite one more. Let's go and invite calm. Where you are so at peace with yourself. Where no matter what comes your way, stories, beliefs, thoughts, ideas, the media, people's opinions, you are unfazed. You are calm because within you is this spiraling galaxy of joy, confidence, abundance, love, safety, security. And with it comes the realization that all you need to do is continue to invite these feelings inside. You don't need to worry about the future. You don't need to worry about what funnels you need to run or what person you need to call. Just invite those feelings in, nurture them, make space for them, play with them, accept them. And as long as you're doing that, you are living in the present moment. And you already have all of the feelings that you desire in life within you, swirling around. It's yours. And so the anxiety, the neediness, the wanting, the desperation, the frustration, they all of a sudden don't matter so much. Because you know that however you feel inside is the frequency that you will attract into your reality. And so you smile. Do a big smile right now. You smile because you know with such calmness and confidence and joy and abundance and love that with those feelings inside of you right now, something incredible is about to come into your life. And that's just a bonus because you already feel fucking amazing right now. Take another deep breath in. Hold it. Breathe out. And finally, the last thing I want you to do I want you to forgive yourself. And I want you to give yourself a big hug. And I want your future self, I want the frequency that you've just tapped into to wrap your arms around yourself and say, don't worry about it. Even if you have moments where you stumble, even if you have moments where your thoughts go awry, stop being hard on yourself. Stop judging yourself. I forgive you. Just keep inviting those feelings in, and I'll be right around the corner. Take one last deep breath in. And release. You can open your eyes. Do you guys feel better? Were you able to simulate those feelings? That's literally how simple reality is. Understanding that you actually possess that kind of power to create those feelings already. That's what we mean by frequency. That's your frequency. And so identify your alignment, where you want to be, what experiences you want to have without judgment. You're allowed to want what you want. And then uncover, like play the detective. If you have to do this after this call, if you've never done this, Play a detective with what does it feel like to have that experience. And then take some time with yourself.